Hello. Right, any ideas where we are today? Any ideas? So guys, welcome back to the channel. Touching down from San Pa Tong, just outside of Chiang Mai. Well, quite a way outside of Chiang Mai city actually, San Pa Tong. It's a nice little distance, for 45 minutes probably, I would say. And remember, we went to the San Pa Tong Distillery 3 months ago. Had a lovely time, didn't we? They showed us all around and how it was made. They got in touch with me again and said, Wayne, we want you to come back. We've done some more stuff down here. And I thought, yeah, I'll come down. They said they've done some extra stuff down here and we'll do a little update of the distillery. Just stopped in this little temple, met these lovely ladies here. They was asking what the hell I'm doing, what I'm looking for. I said I'm going to the distillery. Let's get down there because they're expecting me right about now. So here we are again, guys, back again. And yes, a lovely building, right? Amazing building. But the good thing is, Stefan, the boss, is here. And he wasn't here last time, and he's just going to say, he's going to show us some of the new bottles. And he said he designed this place to look like a house. He didn't want it to look like a normal distillery, like a shed or something. So this is Stefan. He's what is your title? You are the boss, the manager,
I'm the instigator.
Right, he's the instigator.
Yeah, you were here a couple of months ago.
Yeah, a couple months ago, and yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Okay.
So it's nice to come back again. And you're from Sweden, right?
I am. I'm Swedish, so I'm born and raised in Sweden.
Yes.
I've actually operated business all over Europe for the last 25 years.
Okay, distilleries or?
No, actually not. This is my first time I get into alcohol production.
Okay.
So I've been into everything from software development, hardware development, manufacturing, events, racing, actually
right.
Health and beauty as well. So I've been in a lot of businesses known to man.
Okay.
And then my son is born in Thailand and married to a Thai, of course. So we were actually here when COVID hit, and at that point in time we saw all these beautiful crops and fruit goes to waste because there were no alternative use. They either ate it or sold it or exported it, so to say. But when that COVID hit, they couldn't actually do that. So all this huge amounts just went to waste. So being of a Hungarian heritage, even though I'm born and raised in Sweden, alcohol production from fruit is a big thing. So we started looking into that to check that can we actually do some really good spirits from fruit and crops in Thailand. And now 2.5 years later, this is the result. So yeah, and because I don't know that much about alcohol manufacturing, so my strength is actually not making alcohol. My strength throughout my business life has always been to compose the best team to basically take any project to success.
Right.
So that's what we've done. So our distilling master comes with 37 years of experience.
Yep, that's who we met last time. Torsten. Yes.
Really good. He's 4th generation distiller, brewer master in his family. He's designed more than 20 distilleries, breweries worldwide, and he's operated in Switzerland, Austria, Germany, Japan, China, and now Thailand. But everything you see today and everything you will see in the future everything is designed by us. There's nothing basically you can go and buy off the shelf, especially not in Thailand or Southeast Asia. So we can actually start here. These are main
I was
doors.
impressed with these.
So these are pure teak doors. We wanted to make it really impressive. So they are 4 meters high, 1.5 meters wide, 6 centimeters thick. They're pure teak,
Right.
and each door is 340 kilos.
Wow.
And we wanted to do this, an entire design that we wanted to make sure that people understand that this project is not a shed in the woods. This is a proper alcohol mansion where we go down the rabbit hole on everything that we do to make it absolutely perfect. And we wanted to make this really, really welcoming. You come in and you step right into the heart of the distillery.
Yeah, it does look really nice.
We call a distilling cathedral. So
Right.
you have our pot stills, you have our cooling towers, you have our recipe making machine. We even set up a bar.
Yeah, this is different from last
so
time.
this is brand new, so we haven't actually activated this yet. There's still something missing, but we will do tours and tastings inside the distilling cathedral.
Right.
So you can, even during operation.
Yeah, that's
you can sit
amazing.
here and so this is how we want the experience to be. So you come in here and you see you're in the heart of the production.
Yeah, sure. We had a look last time, but we will have a look again. So,
Then let me give you the quick rundown. So
Yeah, sure.
This little small one. This is a column still. We use this to fine tune recipes.
Okay.
So basically, what means the quality from this is not incredibly good. It's really good when we do it, but it's not the best.
Yes.
But we use it to fine tune recipes. So if it comes out from this really, really nice, then when it goes to the pot stills, it's going to be incredible. And then
so this just gives you like an indicator of how it's going to be.
Yeah, basically, because we don't, when we fine tune recipes, we adjust, we macerate, we try, we add, we take away. So when it goes into these, this is 150 liters.
Right.
So if we don't like the results, 150 liters to throw away is quite a lot.
Yes.
But it's not as much as throwing away 1,200
No, I see.
liters. So,
Yes, yes.
So that's why we use this to fine tune the recipe.
Right. It goes to the big boy
It
here.
goes to the big box. So this is a 1,200 liter distilling machine. It's a pot still with a magic hat, and the top there you see are ambient cooled copper reflux pipes. It's one of our own inventions. We use that to really clean the alcohol vapor. Then
Right.
it goes down into the cooling towers, which basically flash freezes the alcohol from around 90 degrees down to 5 degrees.
Okay.
And we separate it out from all the bad fusel oils, or congeners and sulfites and all of that. So then actually this is quite interesting. It comes down, so the alcohol flows through the cooling towers, comes out here, we see the temperature.
Okay.
Then it goes into our siding glass. So in this we can smell the quality, we can see the quality. You can actually see bad alcohol, so we can see the quality.
Right. Can you explain on how would you see bad alcohol?
So bad alcohol is very active. So it's moving. It has maybe oils in it. So it's not resting. It's the fluid is moving and almost like if it's oil in it.
Right.
So you can see it that way, but definitely you can smell it.
Right.
And then we also have our alcohol measurement tool inside, so we can actually see the strength of it.
Okay. Right, guys. So we're going to go to the next stage here. And yeah, there's some new bottles from last time, but we're going to show them.
Yeah, we can talk about
After?
that a bit later.
Okay.
So this is,
Yeah.
we have a range of gins, brandies, and our rums. They all now come in signature bottles, but let's not focus
Yeah,
on that
we're going
now.
to
We'll
see them
show you
after,
that.
because there's some really new designs, guys, and new bottles.
When the alcohol is ready, or the spirit is ready
Yes.
to go into resting, so it goes into these. These are what we call resting tanks.
Yes.
So these are the small batches. These are 300 liters each, and there's 4 of them on top, so they go up 5 meters up. These are actually designed by us.
I remember Torsten said they were specially designed.
Yes. Yeah, so we designed them and we
Right.
sent them off for production. So this is our own design. So once again, not something you can buy off the shelf because they don't exist. Over to the filling line side.
Yep, I remember
So
this.
Yeah, let's quickly just get through it. So this is the reverse osmosis water tank. Why is that important? you can have the best alcohol in the world. If you mix it with bad water, it is bad.
Right.
You just don't do that. So what we have a well, a few hundred meters in the back, which goes through 3 sediments. Now, why is that important? Each sediment cleans the water naturally, and when it goes through 3 sediments, it takes. We actually haven't done the carbon 14 dating of the water yet, but government officials that know what they're talking about say it's about 100 years old water. And that's really important for us because 100 years old water, that's before diesel particles were invented. So it's already really, really clean water. We take that up, we have resting tanks, and then we go through a softener, reverse osmosis, and UV light. So we kill everything. It becomes what I would call really, really boring water.
Right.
There's no taste, there's no smell, there's no nothing.
Okay.
But for alcohol, it's absolutely perfect.
Right.
So that's what we fill this tank with.
Yes.
Then we take the alcohol, that goes into the mixing tank. So we put the alcohol in here, and then we use the water to lower the alcohol content to whatever we need, 40 degrees, 35, 38, and that's what's done in here. So when it's done, it goes through filters. Once again, no active carbon. We go for a 5 micron filter, 1 micron, half a micron filter. Then it goes into the pre-filling tank, and we have 2 of those. So we let it rest, cool down, while we use the other one to fill.
Right.
So we take the alcohol out, it goes through pipes under, comes
Like a
up.
production line.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
this is a very simple one. We
Yeah.
try to keep everything as manual as possible. The reason for that is that we want to be part of the community wants to be part of us. So as long as we can keep it artisanal and craft, all the local community come, they work with us, we work together, and we enjoy it, they enjoy it.
Yes.
So we try not to automate. We want to keep it manual.
Okay, so you have a team doing this?
Yeah. So we
Right.
have people, all the local community, we have like 20, 30, 40 people of those on regular basis come and work.
Really?
With us. Yeah. So they help us, they fill, they help us with the crops and everything. So yeah, so we're
So
really
it's helping the
integrated.
community as well.
Oh yeah. This is one of the reasons why we did this, because yes, we can automate everything,
Yes.
but that's not fun. We want this to be an artisanal craft distillery, and we want the community to be part of this. That's why we also named ourselves San Pa Tong, after the city that we're in. We are proud to be Thai. We're proud to be here.
Okay, guys, so now we're going to look at the products. And we've seen some of them, but there's some new ones as well. And Stefan's just going to tell us a little bit more about the product. Right, so we're going to look at the drinks again, guys. This is all the products.
Yes, so this is our new signature line. So now it took us some time. We developed our own bottles from scratch. So we want really having a design standing out, being unique for us. So these are 70 centiliter bottles. They will come in smaller and larger variants later on. But of course we have our
Yeah, I like the
embossed
new design.
leathers. Yeah, so these are actually go into the bottle, which is extremely unique. Nobody really does that. And we use that also, we can fill that with color so it matches the label. So Rebel red, then have the red coloring in the logo. The rum comes in black bottles now. We make it really simple, easy name to remember, everything coloring, but then on the back we give you the recipe.
Yeah.
And I say recipe because this is actually everything that's in it. It's sugarcane, it's roselle flour, it's strawberry, it's chili. So these are macerated ingredients. This is triple distilled. There's nothing else. There's no additives,
Yeah,
no
so
coloring, no
natural.
nothing. So all natural. So for the Rebel Blue, it says a sweet complex, also triple distilled. You have the full ingredients list. The white one is the pure cane, so it's only sugar cane.
Just that's all, yeah.
Yeah,
That's,
and it's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
It goes really well just with ice, but it's also the one we call the cocktail mixer. You can do everything.
yeah.
So the naming, if we go into that a bit, Rebel. So going back a few hundred years, the French colonists took sugarcane, actually from Southeast Asia. So original home of sugarcane is Southeast Asia. So 500-600 years ago they took it from here, maybe even more, and they brought it all over the world. But one of the places was the Caribbean, and then in that region they invented rum agricole. So rum made from first press of sugarcane. Before we dive deeper into that, so about 97% of all rum distilleries do something called rum industrial. It's made from molasses. So basically, nastily said, it's the waste from sugar production. It's really, it's a easy way of doing rum. You reuse all the products. It's sustainable and all of that.
Okay.
But rum agricole can be really, really, really good. It's a different taste, it's original, but there's a time constraint of doing rum agricole. So from the point where you harvest the sugarcane to pressing, to fermenting, to have it in the process, you basically have less than 8 hours before the raw material starts to degrade in quality. So it's a costly process, and it has a very short time frame where you can do perfect. But if you can do that, you get incredible quality and taste. Going back to the original Caribbean recipe, so this was invented in the Caribbean. One of the biggest rum drinkers, of course, were the pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes.
And those were also the biggest rebels of them all. They didn't follow any rules. So this is a little homage to the originality of the recipe. Yeah. We're just bringing it back home to Southeast Asia.
So that's the name.
Yes, that's where it comes from.
Yeah,
and then,
that's where it comes from, rebel.
Yeah, and then we added, of course, the rebels of Thailand is the Muay Thai fighters, it's the motorcycle riders. So it's a little homage to both sides.
Yeah, yeah.
On the opposite side, or the other side, you have the beautiful girls of Southeast Asia and Thailand. So these are our gins, come in the same bottle, but they are white, same setup. The color of the type follows the bottle. Same here, same thing here. We put the recipe on the back. There's nothing else in it. What we list here is what's in the bottle. Nothing else. No additives, no coloring, no nothing. It's all 100% natural, organic, biodynamic. So all our gins are based on organic coconut flower nectar brandy. This is named Imagine. Of course, if that's a rebel, then you imagine. It's a little play with words.
Yep, I see.
It's also a statement, of course, because if you read it, it actually says, I am a gin.
Yep.
So, but we make it simple.
You thought about everything.
Yeah, but we make it simple. It's imagine red, imagine black, imagine
Yeah,
blue.
sure, yeah, simple. I like that, yeah.
So it's really simple. Even if you don't remember the name, you're going to remember it was a red umbrella, or it was a blue hand.
Yeah. And the smaller ones again, these.
Yes. So these are eau de vie, or it's brandy. But it's unaged brandy. So that's why it's an eau de vie.
Right.
So we do very limited editions. So we do 2025 edition of organic mango brandy, organic lychee, organic longan, sorry.
Yeah.
And of course coconut flour.
Right. So got me coffee. Giving Stefan a little bit of a break a minute. He's got somebody here that he needs to see. And then I think we're just going to walk down the back again and just see what's changed down here. This slate bit's changed as well. They've cut it all back. Look. Yeah, it's a proper outfit, isn't it? And I think it's really good. I would buy this because it's clean ingredients and it's very simply just made natural, man. I'm not just saying it. That is what you want in a drink, isn't it? Right, so now guys, we're going to take a walk down the back here, like we did last time. And maybe some things have changed. I'm sure they have. And Stefan is just going to tell us a little bit more about what goes on down here.
No, it's kind of nice. What we've done here, this is our own lake, so it's cut off from everything else.
So did you make this?
Well, not we, but
yeah, it was already
the
here.
landowner did.
Right. Okay.
But what we do with this is that this is basically a quality control, and part of our sustainability operation. So because all the waste from the production, which is not that much, but we have 2 septic tanks in the front,
Okay.
or in the behind the building.
Yes.
One for cool down the waste from the outdoor production, and then we have a 3-chamber 30 cubic meter per 24-hour cleaning septic tank.
Okay.
And then that one comes into our own lake.
Right, I
So
see.
we basically immediately see if something is not working.
And of course, the bigger you get, you will expand and maybe
Yes.
take on more people.
Yeah. So
And these people are local to San Pa Tong?
they are. So half of them live here, so they work permanently for us. And then half of them is made up from the team that I created.
Right, I see.
Fishing if you want.
Okay, yeah, this is nice, right? Very nice
So-
area.
We actually had a lot of people come here and set up tents here.
Really?
Yeah, because it's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, very nice.
So in total we have about 12 or 13 rye of land.
Okay.
So this front part is 4 rye. So that's what we are, when we cross that bridge, we're leaving the first 4 rye.
It doesn't look the same as before.
No, it's cleaned up.
Yeah, it's been
nice,
cleaned
enjoyable.
up.
So we have some small houses for resting for the staff.
Yeah,
or
I see.
eating
Yeah.
lunch.
Yeah. Okay.
And then there's a few water resting tanks before we push it into the water processing facility, so the water purification system.
So yeah, we showed this last time, and
Yeah, so this is our processing facility. The reason why we built it like this is because it's trucks coming in, so
I
it's
see.
4 meters high, so we can have
Yeah.
the trucks go in, offload the sugar cane. Right now, all machinery is taken away because the season is just about to start.
right.
So, but then all that comes out here is the cleaning, is the pressing, is the filling,
Yes.
and then the offloading and storage is on this side.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 bedrooms for the staff to live locally here, bathrooms, little outdoor kitchen.
So now you're preparing for a really busy period.
Yeah, it starts basically next week. We start coming truckloads with sugar cane.
Right.
starts coming
Okay.
in.
Yeah.
We will only automate at the point where we can't keep up with demand. Then
I
we'll
see.
automate something,
Yeah.
but we'll keep as much manual and artisanal for as long as possible.
Ah, that's
So
excellent. Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
enjoy it, we enjoy it.
Yeah. So you're
So-
doing a lot for the area as well. If you've got that many people here already helping out and working.
Yeah, and we actually there's an organic farming university just 15 minutes from here,
Right.
and they're also we're working very close with them, and they're also clearing up about 40 rice of virgin land.
Right.
And what do I mean with that? That is, we want to grow our own sugarcane together with them, very close to the factory. So because of the time constraints,
Yes.
and at the same time, in virgin land has been a forest for as long as we know it, never been used. So there's no pesticides. There's nothing ever touching that land. So in that way, we can guarantee that whatever we put there is 100% organic. So we have our third piece of land back here.
Okay.
Another 4 rye. So when we leave the forest area, we go into an open area. So, and this one we are preparing for like a little resort setup. So we plan to, because if people come, we are 40 minutes south of Chiang Mai.
Yes.
Not far,
No.
absolutely not. But if you want the full experience, you come, you do the tour, tasting, eat, drink, enjoy.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to stay and
Sure.
overnight in a nice resort.
And this can be separate from the distillery as well. It
Yes.
could be on booking.com. Somebody just come here to stay.
Yeah, well, we're not there yet, but,
Right,
but
yeah.
hopefully in a year or a year and a half.
Yeah.
So, but we already prepared the ground. So, if we look out here, what we have here is about 4 rye, where we can put up like 20 to 30 smaller resort buildings, like 35, 40 square meters,
Okay.
separated, really nice. In the middle, we have a completely round lake.
Yeah. That's
We have
nice.
3 patches of rice fields.
Yes.
Not because we use it, it's just because it's so beautiful when it grows. And then we put a main building in there. And all of the trees you see here, these are organic banana trees.
So that would be great to see all this finished. That would be amazing to come back in the future and just maybe stay here. That would be cool, you know.
Absolutely.
And drink one of the bottles here. That would be really nice.
I'm already planning not to go home to my house. Just stop working, go to resorts.
Where do you live? Hangdong?
In Hangdong, yes.
Yeah.
About 20 minutes from here.
Okay. So you're right in Hangdong town, near the market, in behind, or?
No, actually. So we're on the Samyang Road.
Oh yes.
So
yes, lovely up that way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just you leave the civilization, but before you go up into the mountains.
I love when you hit that Samong bottom bit.
Yeah,
it sort of changes, right? It goes into like mountain mode.
Yeah. So, no, and I do ride motorcycles as well, and going up the mountains and those curvy roads. Oh, incredible! Chiang Mai is absolutely.
It is, it is. Right, guys. So I've been here for hours. I tested just one gin, so I'm okay. And yeah, I've been here exactly 5 hours, and I always have a great time when I come here. They made me lunch and everything. And it was great just meeting Stefan, the guy that made all this. And yeah, they're going to do open days. They've all got a dog here right near Lucille. So I think we're going to end it here, guys. We'll end it out the front here. And yeah, you can come and check this place out anytime or buy a bottle of the drink. It's going to be in some of the shops soon. So I'm going to stop waffling. Hope you're all safe and sound as always. Checking out once again from San Pa Tong Distillery. Take it easy, man. Take it easy.